So there are secret societies who call themselves the Illuminati, but they don't hold any political power. So, that was kind of my point. Like, the intelligence agencies and all the government secrets and these NGOs and think tanks, these are the modern pushers and movers when it comes to secret deals being done within the government and shit. That's what my first video was about, dude. Just kind of like, I didn't disprove them by writing a scholarly paper. Now, could I do that? Yes, I could. I could write a scholarly paper on fake secret societies versus real secret societies, and saying, well, we have bulk scientific evidence of propaganda news influence on the Italian government, whereas we have no scientific evidence of some giant, large-scale Illuminati conspiracy. When Alex Jones has his people, actually just recently he had somebody talking about the Illuminati, and he brought him on his show, and like, if Alex Jones had me on his show, or if he brought me and the other guy on a show at the same time, I'm welcome to a debate, dude. I would actually be open for a debate with these people. I'd want to prepare, so I don't stumble my words and shit. I'd want to prepare before I go in, to do the show or whatever. But I could debate these people, and I would make them look like idiots. And I kind of don't want to do that, because I think it's more rational to be a conspiracy theorist than to be suspicious of your government, but have unlogical suspicions of secret societies. And that's most people who are Illuminati conspiracy theorists. That's what they are. They have illogical suspicions of secret societies that don't exist. Whereas what I'm saying is that I have logical scientific evidence of secret societies that do exist. And you should actually be worried. We can scientifically prove that these things exist.
What's one of the names of one of the societies?
Watch my first video, dude. I threw out like 5 of them, dude. So the 2 that I focused on in my video were Propaganda Do. Well, these are, keep in mind, these are societies that used to exist. As far as we know, they no longer exist anymore. As far as we know. But Propaganda Do, or P2, and the Black Dragon Society were the 2 that I mentioned. Now, the reason why I mentioned those 2 secret societies was because they both were created by intelligence agencies, and they were actual secret societies that had great influence over governments. The Black Dragon Society was from Japan. They actually invented the name here in America, dude. Japan used the Black Dragon Society to infiltrate the nation, or they actually created the Nation of Islam by infiltrating the African American community and telling them that there was this mothership, which is basically like an extraterrestrial messiah, that was going to come from Japan, and it was going to save all the black people. Now, the reason why the Japanese Black Dragon Society did this was so that if America and Japan were at war, they could cause an uprising. They wanted to create Japanese loyalists. That's the purpose. The purpose is to infiltrate the African American community in America, and then turn them, using religion and using secret societies, turning them loyal to themselves.
So
now, you may not understand why they want to do this, but in Japan and China, like the triads, dude, the triads used to hold huge political power over the Chinese government for thousands of years, dude. Or not thousands of years, but for hundreds of years. Probably almost 1,000 years. The triads have existed, and they actually were just like the Yakuza in Japan and the Mafia in Italy. These were secret societies that actually held serious political power. So the Japanese tried to use the Black Dragon Society to formulate something like that here in America. They wanted this secret society, which eventually turned into the Nation of Islam, to be a influential power structure here in America.
So Would you say you'd be able to give names to any of the modern day secret societies? I mean, like we know about like like the Bilderberg Group and the Trilateral Committee and a few others. But would you say that you would have the names to any current
modern secret societies? Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. Modern secret societies that have influence over the government, it's kind of fallen out. Like that, and that's kind of where I was getting at. I could do another podcast on modern secret societies. So the Masons have just like the Catholic Church, have had a huge reduction in numbers over the years. They're primarily a philanthropic group that does charities, and it's kind of a mystical religion, so they in the Scottish Freemasonry, after you become a Master Mason in the 3rd degree, that's where you get multiple degrees, but you can join some groups like the Templars or the Rosicrucians. You have to be a Christian to join. A lot of these groups don't hold any political power. So that's where modern day secret societies have really been taken over by intelligence agencies. But yes, I would say one of the biggest examples of a modern secret society that has influence over government is called Ergenekon. This is in Turkey. Ergenekon in Turkey is, there's a lot of rumors that they were created by the CIA, but this is a secret shadow government that exists within the government of Turkey. But here in America, no, we don't really have, like, the Masons have, I would say, minor power. Like, there are some elite power groups within the Masons where wealthy people belong to the group, and wealthy Masons will meet with other wealthy Masons. Politicians belong to the Masons, but they don't really use these groups in a very secretive, influential way. Now, I will say that Bohemian Grove, the idea of the atomic bomb was actually discussed at Bohemian Grove. Now, that's not like really, really recent. That's 20th century history. But what's going on at Bohemian Grove now that Alex Jones infiltrated, it's not really a secret society, but it is a influential secret meeting in which powerful people are meeting, just like the Council on Foreign Relations is a influential, secretive meeting group.
So,
but I think the secret societies in our modern society have been replaced by secretive businesses, secretive corporations. So non-governmental organizations oftentimes will have classified discussions. They'll have groups of people who have classifications clearances for classified data, and they are the new secret societies. The secret government, these intelligence agencies, are the new modern secret societies of the 21st century.
The shadow realm of the corporate world. So,
the shadow realm of the corporate world is the new power structure. Now, in terms of influential secret societies, most secret societies, and there's a reason for this. Most secret societies during the Enlightenment that used to hold a lot of power, the reason why they died off primarily is because they were about principles. And during the Enlightenment, you join a secret society, it's almost like joining a religion. You belong to certain principles. You belong to certain ideologies, beliefs of the Enlightenment. Whereas a corporation, they have no beliefs. Their beliefs are make as much money as possible.
Yeah.
There is no ethics.
Only God is your money now.
It's actually more dangerous. Yeah, it's more dangerous than secret societies because you have secretive groups of people that have no morals and no ethics, dude.
Interesting.
They're so